and gentlemen, welcome to Tic Tac Toe. This is Episode 4. Glad to have everybody with us. We're going to have a good time today. Give a lot of cash to one of these contestants right here. And I definitely know we got a good game in store for you today. Let's meet first game up here today. Tic Tac Toe. First off, my returning champion, whose one game cash winnings total $1,100. It's Marty. Marty, welcome back to Tic Tac.
Good to be back.
Fantastic. Have any plans on how you going so far?
Not yet.
Well, we'll see more. Good luck to you. His first game up today will be Mark. Mark, welcome back to the show.
Pleasure to be back here.
Now, last time you may remember from episode 1, Mark was my very first champion. He has a one-time total of $2,300 leaderboard. He's looking to improve on that and maybe have a better run trying to take down Mark here. So, you ready to play?
I am ready.
Fantastic. Let's go for round number 1. I guess here's the categories for round number 1 today here on Tic Tac Toe, and they are: we have history, science and nature, the jumping category, geography, sports and leisure, trivia dare, auction, entertainment, and art and literature. Now, for those smart folks at home that see the blue categories there, yes, these are all categories based on the Trivial Pursuit Classic game. So you guys enjoy that. And for those of you who don't know about the red categories, the jumping category, I'll ask a question. Players will buzz. First person to buzz in gets a chance to answer. If they get it right, they get the box. If they're wrong, their opponent gets a chance to answer. The trivia dare category is a question with four multiple choice answers. The contestant chooses to answer first or defer to their opponent. Regardless who started, if the contestant is incorrect, his opponent will have a chance to answer the same question from the remaining answer. If nobody gets the box right, the box will remain unclaimed, but the person who gives the correct answer will take the box. And of course, the auction category is I will give you a question with multiple answers. Contestants will take turn on bidding on how many correct answers they can name until either contestant gets all the answers on the list or the winning bidder has fulfilled their bid. If they miss an answer or get one wrong, their opponent will have a chance to give me one remaining answer on the list to take the box. Okay? All right, new game here. Episode 4 of Tic Tac Toe. And Marty, since you're our champion, you get to start. Where are we going?
Let's go with sports and leisure.
Sports and leisure in the center box. Again, remember, center box is a 2-part question. You'll have extra time to think about it. And remember, center box questions are worth $300. Outside boxes are worth $200 apiece. All right. Here's your 2-part question under sports and leisure. Your first one is: what Japanese sport, not for the lean, dates back to the 17th century? That's the first one. And your second one is: what colorful cousins Edwin Binney and C. Harold Smith invent in 1903? Here's your extra time to think about it. All right, Marty, which one would you like?
First one.
Okay, what Japanese sport, not for the lean, dates back to the 17th century?
Is it sumo?
That is correct. And for the center box and $300, what colorful items did cousins Edwin Binney and C. Harold Smith invent in 1903?
I believe they will be Crayola crayons.
That is correct. Good job. That is yours. Center box, $300 on the pot. And we're going to shuffle. All right, Mark, you're our challenger for this first game. Where would you like to start?
Okay. How about let's try a geography question.
All right, geography, the upper right-hand corner. Question on geography. All right, what Gulf Coast state is Let me repeat that. What Gulf Coast state's highest point is the lowest point of all the United States? Is it A, Louisiana, B, Alabama, C, Georgia, or D, Florida?
I don't think I heard the full question.
Sorry. What U.S. state's highest point is the lowest of all the 50 states? Of their highest point, this state has the lowest highest point of all, elevation wise. Is it A, Louisiana, B, Alabama, C, Georgia, or D, Florida?
Okay, I will say Georgia.
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. We're looking for Florida. Florida,
Hmm.
one of the lowest lying states in the union. All right, $300 still in the pot. We're going to shuffle. Control now goes back to Marty.
Let's try a history question.
History in the bottom. Here's your history question. We all know about Paul Revere and the famous ride through Boston telling us the British were coming. The British were coming, right? Well,
Yep.
outside of his midnight riding through towns warning people, what was Paul Revere's actual occupation?
Oh. I know I've heard about this. 'Cause I was in Boston a couple months ago.
5 seconds.
Was he a silversmith?
Good job. You're right. Nicely done. $500 in the pot. That was a good guess, Marty. Well done. All right, control goes back to you, Mark.
Alright, entertainment to block.
All right, need this question right for a block in the category of entertainment. All right, this for the block. Who was the first character that Johnny Depp portrayed in more than one movie? For the block, name it. Name the character.
I think this would be the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise, so my answer is Jack Sparrow.
And you have a block. Good job.
Good job.
Well done. $700 now in the pot. We're going to shuffle. We got a game now. Marty, back to you. Where are we going?
This is tough. Let's try sports and leisure again.
Sports and leisure in the upper right-hand corner. Question under sports and leisure. What Oscar-winning Steven Spielberg movie was partially filmed on the Omaha Beach Golf Club overlooking the D-Day beaches?
Oh, this is. I haven't heard of very many Steven Spielberg movies. But if I were to take a guess, I would say Saving Private Ryan.
And that's a good guess because you're right.
I've heard of that movie before.
Yeah, $900 in the pot. It was right around the same time of filming, but good job. Mark, it's your selection.
Oh, okay, the jumping category to block.
All right, jumping category. This is an important one here. Gonna buzz it. Players, you're gonna use your buzzers and buzz in when you think you know the answer to this question. Of course, Mark, if you get this one right, you get the block. Marty, however, if you win, that'll be tic-tac-toe and another $1,100 added to your winnings, all right? Here's hands on buzzers, player. Here is your jump-in question. Which of the following words can mean a group of islands? Is it A, archipelago, B, isthmus, and it's Mark for the block.
Archipelago?
And you are right. Good job. You got that one.
Wow.
Good job on the buzzer, dude. Managed to save the dollars in the pot. Let's shuffle. Got a good one going on here today, folks. All right.
Okay.
Control go.
Um,
Control going back to Marty.
I will go for.
My turn.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
Marty's turn. Okay.
Yes.
Whoops.
Yes. Not the light over the X position. That would mean it's his turn.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, I missed.
It's okay. No
Yes.
worries.
Again, I
Yay.
have a bit of a cold, but I think he may not exactly be a name.
Yeah, I think that's a
And
definite.
yeah, Marty select.
Yeah. Let's go trivia dare.
Ooh, trivia dare. Okay. Another one new of our red categories. Again, this will be a multiple choice question. I'm gonna
Okay.
the way this question works. I'm gonna ask you the question, but I will not tell you the answer just yet. You have a choice to either answer it yourself first or challenge Mark to answer it. If he gets it wrong, you have a chance to answer from the remaining categories. If neither one of you gets the question right, the box will remain unclaimed and will continue on. All right.
All
So,
right.
Marty, here is your question. How much do you know about aquariums? Because this one, what city
Hmm.
opened the first aquarium in 1893? Now, you can choose to answer this question, or you can dare Mark to answer first.
Um, I think I am going to dare him.
All right. Mark, this question is for you. If you get this, you get the box. What city opened the first aquarium in 1893? Is it A, San Diego, B, Chicago, C, Orlando, or D, Seattle?
Okay, well, SeaWorld's in Orlando. So first of all, Marty, how dare you? No, that's not my official answer. My official answer is Orlando.
And I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Now, Marty, with the three remaining answers left, you can choose. Is it A, San Diego, B, Chicago, or D, Seattle?
I'm going to say Chicago.
And you are correct, sir. Good job. You got the box 13. We are going to shuffle. All right. Mark, bring it
Well,
on.
I guess I'll have to go with auction for the block.
All
Oh
right, going with
no.
auction, another one of our red card categories. I think we got all of them in this one game. That's impressive. All right. The auction category, I'm going to give you guys a list, and you're going to bid back and forth of seeing how many answers that you can get correctly on the subject. All right. Let me get my questions here. All right. For this auction category, I'm looking for cities in the Midwest. I have a list of 10 cities in the Midwest. How many of the 10 cities do you think you can name? Now, Mark, since you selected the box, you get a chance to bid first. How many of the 10 cities do I have on my list do you think you can name?
I'll try for 5.
All right, he says 5. Marty, can you go better? Can you do better than 5?
I can do 7.
7. Okay. Mark, can you do better than 7?
No, I'm not going to try going higher than that.
All right, Marty, if you get you're going to go ahead and give me cities in the Midwest. I need 7 out of the 10 on my list. If you get this right, it's tic tac toe, $1,500, and you go on to the bonus round.
Okay.
All right, so begin.
All right. Chicago,
1.
Indianapolis,
That's,
Columbus.
no, that is not on the list.
Wow, really?
It's not on my list here. Mark,
Hmm.
you can get the block here if you can give me any of the remaining 8.
Okay. Detroit.
Detroit is on the list. You get the block.
Damn, that's the next one I was gonna go with. Damn it.
And the other ones that had on the list were Minneapolis, St. Paul, Milwaukee, Cincinnati, St. Louis, Kansas City, and Fargo. Fargo were all those. All right, so we got a game going on here, folks. $1,500. We're gonna shuffle. 2 boxes remaining.
Oh no.
And Marty, it's your selection.
I gotta go jump in category for the win.
All right, it's another jump in category question. Let me unlock the buzzers again.
I'm not gonna screw it up this time.
We'll explain later.
Yeah, there's a funny story about that. You guys will hear about it at the end of the episode here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, jump in category question. Buzz in if you think you know the answer, of course. Marty, you get this one right, you get tic-tac-toe. Mark, you need this one for the block. All right. Here is your question. What famous horror character was often killed off with a silver bullet in the... Marty for the win.
Freddy Krueger.
No, I'm sorry. That's incorrect. All right. I'm gonna read the choices for you, Mark, and you have a chance to answer. Again, the question was, what horror character was often killed off with a silver bullet in the movies? Is it A, Dracula, B, the Mummy, C, Frankenstein, or D, the werewolf?
Dracula?
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Correct answer is werewolf. Werewolf it is. It's okay.
Interesting.
Actually, I shouldn't have hit the buzzer there, but that's on me. All right, we got another question for you guys. So once again, hands on buzzers. All right, for which company did John DeLorean work before establishing his own business? For which company did he work for before establishing his own business? It's John DeLorean, the guy who made the famous DeLoreans. What car company did he work for? Was it A, Honda, B, General Motors, C, Ferrari, or D, Toyota? And that's Mark.
Ferrari?
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Mark, you get this. Marty, you get this one right, you get the win.
Can you repeat the other choices one more time, please?
It's A, Honda, B, General Motors, or D, Toyota.
General Motors.
And you got tic-tac-toe. That's a winner.
Yay! Win.
Well done. Good game, good battle. Good battle right there. $1,700.
I missed the answer Marty gave. What was it?
It was General Motors. General Motors was the win.
Oh, General Motors. Okay.
So, yeah, good job, Marty. You have retained your championship, and now with that $1,700 added to your winnings, going to give you a grand total now of $2,800, and you're going to go on to face Fluffy here in just a moment. Mark?
I need to take a Tylenol. Marty, beat Fluffy for me.
I'm gonna try.
All right, well, you did a great job there. We got some lovely parting gifts for you, Mark. But I think it's time we head on over to the bonus land, see what you can do. Are you ready?
Yep.
All right, let's head on over to bonus land. There we go. Freaking game.
First, Fluffy wants to drag Brennan away. Now Fluffy doesn't want to even come out, and Brennan has to drag him out.
Happy about that. All right. Anyway, we finally made it to bonus land. You know what? This deserves an explanation right now before we go on. It's just this episode has been laid field. My computer's having lag issues from finishing uploading episodes of Tic-Tac-Toe earlier today. And then the program, I'm hitting the proper keys, and it's doing stuff that's not supposed to. And then Mark on the last round, I was teaching him how to do the buzzers between the questions, and it was a whole slew of just fails left and right. But again,
Yeah.
folks, I promise you by the time we get to episode number 10, it will all be working flawlessly for the most
We
part.
hope.
Well, it's episode 4 now. I'll have another few days to get the rest of the bugs out, but we shall have everything working for us. But anyway, enough of that. Let's go on to try to win some bonus money in the bonus round. As you know, this is how the game works. You're trying to get to $1,000 before you find our friend Fluffy in the middle, or find the tick and the tack. You're automatically going to get the dough. You're going to pick boxes until you either get to $1,000 or find a tick and tack, and you'll win your pot times the number of unclaimed boxes still remaining on the board. All right, if you find tick and tack, you will win the tic tac jackpot, which for this first game stands at $18,000. If you find tick and tack on your first 2 picks, I'm gonna double it, and you'll win $36,000. And you'll have, if you find tick and tack, no matter how many picks it takes, if you find tick and tack, you'll have a chance to win even more money in the bonus round. All right, in the super bonus round, I should say at this point. But all right, those are the rules. That's the explanation. Let's shuffle the board. Fluffy's gonna go hide somewhere. Your objective is not to find him. All the numbers are hidden. Whenever you're ready, Marty, make your first pick.
All right, let's start off with number 8.
Number 8 in the lower middle side. Number 8. All right, you're already halfway home. $500. You can take your 500 and quit now, or you can go on and pick another one.
I'm going on.
All right, pick another number.
Number 6.
Number 6. Behind number 6, we have.
Again, I lose.
It's Fluffy.
Hi, Fluffy.
Fluffy likes you, apparently, Marty. Well,
Yeah, I think he does.
Fluffy likes Marty, but Marty doesn't like Fluffy.
yeah,
That's
clearly.
okay. That's okay.
Well, that's all right. Well, Marty,
That's all right.
you haven't won any bonus money yet, but your 2 games cash winnings still total $2,800. So be happy over at least. So let's take a look at the rest of the board, see where everything was, where the tick attack. Oh, look, it was behind number 1 and number 3, right where they were sitting to start the game. Or you could have went across the bottom row. It would got the instant win there as well. But all right, no money for Marty. We're gonna go ahead and take a break, reset everything, find Marty another opponent, and we'll be back with more tic-tac-toe right after this. Don't go anywhere. All right, everybody, welcome back to Tic-Tac-Toe. We are starting game number 2 on this episode here. Marty, unfortunately, not having a lot of luck with the dragon in the bonus round. He still got himself a nice cash prize of $2,800 so far. And now he's going to be taking on his next opponent, my former temporary champion, Hunter. Hunter, welcome back to Tic-Tac-Toe.
Thank you, Brennan. And I must say, I was watching that first game from the audience. I was busting out laughing. I was laughing my bum off.
Yeah, the stuff that you guys will never get to see on YouTube, unfortunately. I should keep a blooper reel of all of this at some point in time. A lot of glitches. But again, folks, I apologize. By episode 10, we'll have this thing running flawlessly. All right, but Hunter's back with us again. He had a pretty good run as my temporary champion. I think he picked himself up 3 wins and about $13,000 plus in cash. He's going to see if he can take the crown from Marty here today on this game of Tic-Tac-Toe. Now, whoever makes it to the bonus round this time, since Marty didn't win the jackpot last time, we've added another $1,000 to it. So up to $19,000 in the bonus round if you find Tick and Tack. But we'll see who gets to play there. But first, we're going to do the main game. And here are your 9 subjects for this game of Tic-Tac-Toe. And they are... We're booked. Anything goes. The bonus category, pop culture, number please, athletic feats, the secret category, and past, present, and future. Now, the bonus category, of course, is a 3-part question. Get all 3 parts of the question correctly, you'll get another turn immediately. Number please, of course, is a question with a numerical answer. Players will go back and forth guessing the correct number answer to the question. First person to get it will get the box, and of course, the secret category is a random trivia question. You get that question right, we double everything in the pot. Okay, so let's get this game underway. Marty, you're our champion. Where would you like to begin?
Okay, let's start off with pop culture.
Pop culture in the middle. Again, center box, two-part question for $300. You'll get some extra time to think about it. Here is your two-part question. First, I need you to tell me what is the longest running children's television show in history? That's your first one. And the second one, what's the longest running game show on television? Right? Talk about TV here. I need the longest running children's show and then the longest running game show on television. Here's your extra time to think about. All right, Marnie. Which one would you like to answer first?
I will answer the first one.
All right. What's the on TV?
I should get this. It's Sesame Street.
That's correct. And for the center box, what's the longest running game show on television?
Now heading into its 45th season. The Price is Right.
And you got them both. Good job. $300 in the pot shuffle.
If you didn't get that, I was going to come over there with a tickle Elmo and tickle you.
Really?
You see, yeah, the fun times we have on the DGSN, folks, right here.
Yeah.
All right, Hunter, you're up. Select a category.
Let's go with, oh boy, got a nice selected, I'll go with, number, please. Look at the numbers.
Number, please. All right. Number, please question. Here it is. This question has a numerical answer to it, and you're going to have to guess. The first person to give me the correct answer wins. If you're wrong, the question will pass to your opponent, and I will tell them if the correct answer is either higher or lower than the number that you gave. All right? But Hunter, since you selected the question, you get first crack at it. Here it is. How many members are there on the United Nations Security Council, both permanent and non-permanent members? The answer is a number.
50.
How many?
50.
That's wrong. Marty, lower.
35.
Wrong. Hunter, lower.
25.
Wrong. Lower. Marty.
17.
Wrong. Lower. Hunter.
10.
Wrong. Higher.
14.
Wrong. Higher.
Oh.
50-50 shot. I'm going to say 15.
And you got it. Good job. 15 it is. And that's how the number please category works. Worked in your favor, Hunter. You got $500 in the pot. Let's shuffle. Control goes back to Marty.
Okay, let's do a thing I like to do on Gambit: past, present, and future.
All right, past, present, and future. All right, here's your question on past, present, and future. The Galapagos Islands are part of what country?
This is not what I thought. Okay, that'd be the Barbados. Probably wrong.
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. They're actually part of Ecuador. They're part of Ecuador.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Learn something new every day, because I didn't even know that one. All right, $5 in the pot. We'll shuffle. Control goes back to Hunter.
Anything goes in the top right corner.
Anything goes. All right, here's your question under anything goes. All right, Hunter. What is the longest month of the year in most areas of North America and Europe? Is it A, September, B, October, C, November, or D, December?
I'm going to say December.
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Wow.
With a time span of 30 hours due to time change, the correct answer is October.
Oh, that was going to be my second guess.
October.
Darn it.
Yep. Second there, October, December.
Yep. Good guess, though, but not what we're looking for. $500 still in the pot. Let's shuffle. Marty, controls yours.
Let's try number, please, again.
Number, please, on the bottom. You guys like this category. All right. Here's another number, please question. All right. I am looking for a year for this question here, right?
Ooh.
In what year did India gain independence from Britain? Marty, we're going to start with you. I will give you a hint. Your answer is somewhere between 1900 and 2000.
Figured. I know I've seen a movie about this. 1903.
That's wrong. Hunter, higher.
1905.
Wrong. Higher. Marty.
1945.
Wrong. Higher.
1950.
Wrong. Lower, Marty.
1947.
That's a winner.
Hey.
Yes, India gained its independence from Britain in 1947. The box, $700 in the pot. Let's shuffle. Hunter, over to you.
Past, present, future for the block. Oh dear.
All right, past, present, and future.
Oh my.
You need this question right to get the block. Here it is. I need you to tell me what U.S. amendment guarantees us free speech.
17.
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Audience, what is it?
First Amendment.
First Amendment.
That's
Oh,
yes, your First Amendment rights.
Yep.
All right, $700 remains in the pot. We're gonna shuffle. Marty, a break for you.
Maybe not so much. I'm going to go to bonus category for the win.
Bonus category it is. All right. Of course, normally this is a 3-part question. If you get it right, you get another turn. However, if you get this bow, $900 in the pot, and you'll have a chance to play the bonus game, okay? All right. Your bonus category question is this. I need you to name me 3 of the top 5 most successful African American actors in movies. This is accurate as of July 26th of this year.
July 26th of this
Yeah.
year.
So basically, it's only been a month or so that's passed since I looked this question up initially, but it's still accurate. I need you to name 3 of the 5 most successful African American actors for the win.
you got this.
Okay. Morgan Freeman.
That is correct. He's number 1 on the list.
Figure that. Denzel Washington
He's number 2. One more, and you get the box and the win.
and Will Smith.
He's number 3. You got it all. Tic-tac-toe.
Knew you got it, Marty.
Yay.
When I read the
I-
question, I knew
You
you
know,
had it.
I had a guess for one.
All right, what is?
Oh, shoot.
How about Samuel L. Jackson?
He's
That'll be my next one.
he's number 4. There's one more.
What Halle Berry?
Good guess, but no, she wasn't in the
No.
top 5.
No.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy.
That would have
No.
been my next one.
Another good guess, but
Wow.
no. He's actually got a new movie coming out. So. Actually, the
Opa.
fifth answer was Lawrence Fishburne. Lawrence Fishburne from the
Oh.
Butler. Yes.
Interesting.
All right. Well, Marty, congratulations. That's another win in your column. Tic Tac Toe. We're gonna add $900. 3-game wins total now of $3,700, and you're gonna get a chance to face the dragon in just a moment. Well, Hunter, fortunately, things didn't fare out for you so well this time around, but we do have some lovely parting gifts for you. Thank you for playing here on Tic Tac Toe.
I am an embarrassment to the history community.
And it's all right. Don't worry about it, buddy. It's all good. You'll be back for another game soon. All right.
I hope so. And go get Fluffy. Please win this time, Marty.
All right.
Please.
Yeah.
Don't jinx it.
All right, Marty. Let's head on over here to the bonus round. All right, Marty. This is your third trip here to Bonus Land. Fluffy has been your downfall, but let's see if you can take him down this time. If you can find the tick in the tack, the jackpot is now at $19,000. You find tick and tack in your first 2 picks, we're going to double it for $38,000. You find tick and tack, you get a chance to play the super bonus game, all right? Here we go.
Okay.
Let's shuffle it up. All right. Board set. Where are we going to go?
Let's start off with number 2.
2, top middle. By number 2, we have $300. Your $100 or tick and tack.
Alright, let's go with
Remember, you can stop at any time and take money if you're going to hit the dragon.
No, I got in. Number 7.
Going on number 7. Behind number 7, we have $150. You got $450 now.
Let's go with number 1.
Number 1, top left corner, looking for some more money. Behind 1, we have $500. All right, Marty, this potentially could be your last pick. You're $50 away from winning it all.
Alright. Number 4.
Number 4, we want to see some money behind number 4. No dragons today. Behind 4, we have it. Good job.
Finally.
We have a winner.
Alright.
Congratulations, Marty. That is $1,050. You've won the Beat the Dragon game. There's 5 remaining boxes still uncovered on the board, so we're going to multiply your winnings by 5, giving you a bonus round total of $5,250. Add that to your previous winnings. You have a 3-game cash winning total now, $8,950. Well done.
Correct.
All right, good job. You got yourself a bonus win. He's got some cash on the board now. Let's take a look and see, where do you guys think the dragon was?
6. I'm probably 6 or 5.
3.
9.
I heard 5, I heard 6, I heard 3, I heard 9. Let's take a look. It was number 6. Number 6 was the dragon.
Oh.
Tick was in 9, tack was in 6. All right, Marty. But you got $89.50, and well, since that game went so quickly, we got time for one more today, so we're going to take one more commercial break. When we come right back, we play our final game of the day. Don't go anywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Tic Tac Toe. We're at our final game for this episode here. Marty successfully managed to beat the dragon, has $8,950, and now he'll be taking on a new competitor here on Tic Tac Toe. Welcome to the stage, Tim McClellan. Tim, welcome to Tic Tac Toe.
Thank you, Brandon.
Fantastic. Tell the folks on YouTube land a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Timothy McClellan. I live in Longview, Texas. I work as a transporter, a van driver. I transport railroad workers. I'm a huge, big-time Dallas Cowboys fan. I like sports in general, but I'm big on the Dallas Cowboys.
I'm so sorry for you, by the way.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Anyway.
In my spare time, I like internet, listening to music, playing on my Xbox One, which I just got recently.
Congrats.
Thank you. and I'm happy to be here.
Oh, fantastic! Well, welcome to the show. You got a good opponent in Marty now. Marty, if you win this game right here, this will put you officially on top of the leaderboard with 4 wins. If you're able to take down Tim, but Tim's looking to make a name for himself, taking on the champion here in this final game of Tic Tac Toe. Let's take a look at our 9 categories, and they are the secret category, double or nothing, people and places, take a letter, find games, top 10, language, science, and multiple choice. Again, our red category is the secret category. You get the question right, we double everything in the pot. Double or nothing, you have a chance to capture 2 boxes in one turn. And of course, the top 10, I'm going to give you a list of items. You have to tell me, whoever gives me the higher answer on the list will take the box. All right, final game of the day. Marty, you're a champion. Get us started. Where are we going?
All right, let's start off with funny games.
Fun and games, dead center of the board. Again, remember fun and game. Center box is 2-part question. You'll have some extra time to think about it. All right. Question on fun and games, 2-part question. Here's your first one. Let me mark that. First question is, what? First part of the question is, what character is the star of the Tomb Raider series of video games? That's your first one. And your second one, what is the 4-letter name of Atari's 1972 ball and paddle arcade game? Here's your extra time to think about it. All right, which one would you like to answer first?
I'll answer the first one.
All right, what character is the star of the Tomb Raider series of video games?
Would that be Lara Croft?
That's correct. And for the center box, what is the 4-letter name of Atari's 1972 ball and paddle arcade game?
Would that be Pong?
You got it. Good job. $300 in the pot for the center box. And now we're going to shuffle. All right, Tim, first you headed.
I'm gonna go with take a letter.
Take a letter up in the upper right-hand question. All right. Your letter for your question, the correct answer for your question starts with the letter I. Letter I.
Mm-hmm.
Las Vegas is known as the top wedding destination in the world. What Turkish city places second on that list?
I think that would be Istanbul.
And you are correct. Good job.
Mm-hmm.
$500 in the pot. Let's shuffle. Control back to Mark.
All right, let's go with. Let's go with top 10.
Top 10. All right. Top 10 list here. The top 10 question. Of course, I'm going to give you a category with a list of 10 items. All you have to do is tell me which whoever gives me the higher answer on my list, it will get the box, okay? The category for this top 10 is kinds of tests. Kinds of tests. I got 10 tests on my list here. You need to give me the high. Whoever gives me the higher answer takes the box, all right? Marty, you selected the category, so you get to answer first.
All right, what was the top 10 again?
Top 10 is kinds of tests. Tests.
Kinds?
Tests. Yes, kinds of tests.
Kinds of tests. Let's say a driver's license test.
Driver's license test is on the list. It's number 4. Number 4. Tim, 3 answers can beat that. If you get it, you take the box.
I gotta say pregnancy test.
It is on the list. It is no. That's a good answer. That's a good answer. However, it's number 5 on the list. One
I was
under.
about to say.
So, so Marty, you get the box. The other
pregnancy test.
let's go through the whole list here. Number 10 was an eye exam. Number 9 was the bar exam. That's what you do take to become a lawyer. Number 8 is an MRI. Number 7 is a blood test. Number 6 is HIV test. Number 5, pregnancy test. Number 4, driver's license test. Top 3 were a final exam. The
Of course.
SAT test, and
Dang it! That's,
number
that's
one was the IQ test. IQ test was number one for that.
Ah,
oh,
I'm
that
not
should
too
be
crazy
pretty
about SAT test.
That
All
should be
right.
pretty appropriate because I'm taking the SAT in the end of April.
Yeah, you're gonna need to. All right, $700 in the pot. Let's shuffle. Control back to Tim.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
okay. I'm gonna go top 10 for the block.
All right, once again, another visit to the top 10 list. All right, this top 10 right here. Your category this time is types of bears. Types of bears. All right, I got 10 types of bears on my list. Whoever gives me the higher answer wins. If you can. All right, Tim, you need this for the block. If you can give me the number one answer on the list, you automatically get it. So looking for a type of bear.
Panda.
Good answer. It's on the list. It is number 5. It's number 5. Marty, if you could give me any of the 4 answers higher than that on the list, you get tic-tac-toe, another $900, and we'll send you back to the bonus round.
I'm gonna say a polar bear.
It is on the list, but it's number 6. Tim, you get the block.
Wow.
Nice.
Y'all back to back with
Way
your
low.
answers. Let me go through the list real quick. Number 10 were the Chicago Bears. Number 9 were the Bad News Bears. Number 8 is
Of course.
Kodiak Bear. 7's a teddy bear. 6 is a polar bear. 5's a panda bear. 4 is a koala bear. Top 3 were brown bear, black bear. Number 1 answer was grizzly bear. Grizzly bear. $900 in the pot. Let's shuffle. Control back to. All right.
Someone once said, no, I'm fully clothed.
That was a good one. Good one. I like that.
Fantastic.
All right, Marty, where are we going?
Wow.
Ouch.
What did you know what? I'm feeling a little gutsy. Let's go with the secret category.
Ooh.
Okay, going secret category here. All right.
Hmm.
Not necessarily the choice I would have made there. I would have probably went to people and places maybe to block, but let's see how you do with the secret category. If you get the secret category question correct, we will double everything in the pot. Then we'll put the pot at we'll put the pot at $2,000, I believe. Actually, it'll be $1,800 or $2,000. We'll see how the computer handles it here. All right, here's your secret category question. What professional sport is played with a ball that weighs between 5 and 5.5 ounces? Is it A, baseball, B, soccer, C, tennis, or D, golf?
Oh. Could you repeat the choices one more time just to make sure?
Sure. It's A, baseball, B, soccer, C, tennis, or D, golf.
Okay, so it can't be golf because golf ball is really small. I'm gonna go ahead and say A, baseball.
And you are correct. Good job. Let's double the pot.
Yes.
The pot's and now dollars.
I didn't even.
Let's
I
shuffle.
was thinking the same. I was thinking the same thing. Oh,
All right, where you going?
I'm gonna go with take a letter for the win.
All right, you get this question right on take a letter. It's tic-tac-toe, $2,000, and you'll have a chance to go on to the bonus round. Your answer begins with the letter B. Letter B. All right. For tic-tac-toe and $2,000, what is the name of the longest roller coaster in the United States?
Bazooka.
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. It's actually called the Beast. The Beast. I believe it's part of. I think it's part of Six Flags over in Texas. It's either Texas or up in New England somewhere. I don't remember specifically, but yeah, the Beast's the longest roller coaster in the U.S. All right, so pot remains at $1,800. We're gonna shuffle. And
Oh man. Let's go people and places for the win.
all right, same scenario for you. Get this question right. It's tic tac toe, $2,000, and you'll go on to the Face the Dragon one more time. Elvis Presley had a pet named Jimbo that reportedly drank liquor and was fed at the dinner table by Elvis himself. For tic tac toe and $2,000, what kind of pet was Jimbo?
Oh, I've never heard of this. First one that comes to mind is a monkey, so I'm gonna go with a monkey.
Can you be more specific?
Mhm. Okay, we'll try. Chimpanzee.
We got tic tac toe, the winner.
Good job, buddy.
Well
Good
done.
job.
You did it. $2,000 in the pot. Yes, he was a chimpanzee. That brings your winnings now, Marty. $10,950. Well played, sir. Well, Tim, fortunately, again, you put up a good fight. You almost had it in the end, but tough question kind of slipped you up there. But we do have some lovely parting gifts for you, and thank you for being on TikTok. We'll definitely have you back for another episode.
Thank you, Brandon.
No problem. All right, Marty. This is your last time on this episode. Let's go over here and see if we can face the dragon. Come on. All right, Marty. This is your last chance here to try to see if you can get that Tic Tac jackpot, which now
that nasty dragon.
yes, which now currently sits at $20,000. If you can find Tic and Tac. Find Tic and Tac on your first two picks, we'll double it for $40,000, and we'll have a chance to play the bonus game, all right? Let's shuffle it up. All right.
There we go.
Fluffy is hiding somewhere. Do not find him. He's very angry so far.
I'm gonna try not to.
All right, where are you starting?
Number 8.
Number 8, bottom middle of the board. We have $300. You're on the board.
Yeah. Okay, let's go with number 1.
Corner number 1 gives us $100 more. You got $400 now.
Okay.
600 or Tic and Tac.
Let's go with number 4.
Number 4, left side of the board. 4 gives us. There's the Tic.
Oh.
5 Tac. I'll give you $20,000.
Number 6.
Number 6, right side of the board, looking for Tac. No, $400. You
Good
need
shape here.
you need $200 or Tac. 5 boxes remaining. 2, 5, 7, and 9. Not quite. Not quite.
Not quite. Which one do y'all think I should go for?
Yeah, audience, you need some help. Help them out.
I need help.
2,
7.
9.
You're in 2, 7, 9.
3.
Y'all are really separate, aren't you?
I don't want you to get that dragon, that's all. I
am gonna go for number 2.
Number 2, top middle, looking for $200 or Tac. Behind 2, we have.
Yes, it's finally
Finally, it has been conquered. We've done it. $20,000. Finally, our first jackpot of the season. That gets your grand total winnings now 30. That puts you up to 30. Well, before I add it all up, you actually found Tic and Tac. So now, time for the super bonus round, which I finally get to show out here. All right, you've got $20,000. I'm going to give you a chance to double that to make it $40,000. There's 4 boxes remaining on the board. Fluffy's hiding behind one of them, our dragon. If you find the dragon right now, I will double it to $40,000. If you don't find the dragon, you find one of the other cash amounts. Whatever the cash amount is there, I will multiply it by 10 and add it to your score.
Ooh.
So chance for another 20,000, make it 40,000 tic-tac-toe so far this season. If you can find the dragon on this one pick, where is he? 3, 5, 7, or 9?
Have it between 2. But if taking tag about 2 and 4, the flat fee's gotta be right in the middle. Number 3.
Number 3. Looking for a dragon for $40,000. Behind number 3, we have... We got a dragon! Yeah!
Yo!
Look at you! Doubling it all!
Yes!
Holy cow! Marty! You have done it all! 40,000 added to your previous winnings. You now have a 4-game cash winnings total $50,950, sir. Congratulations! Let's take a look at the rest of the board. Show everything is at. You had a chance for 5,000 in the middle. Did you pick number 5? But there's the rest of the board. Marty, you're officially on top of the leaderboard today, and you are definitely are you going to be able to be back with us on Monday for your next game?
Monday, most definitely.
But we will look forward to having you back then as our champion and our most dominant tic-tac-toe player yet so far this season here on the show. Did everybody out there have a good time?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is where y'all get to answer. That's okay.
Yeah.
I see how y'all are.
Yeah, clearly they're stunned right now from the big
Right.
win right there.
Right?
But we're going to definitely have Marty back here on Tic-Tac-Toe with his $50,000, trying to look to claim even more as we'll add him to the top of the leaderboard now. But again, guys out there in YouTube land, thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see here on the channel, make sure you click that like button down below and also subscribe for more episodes of Tic-Tac-Toe and more game shows from all of us here at the DGSN. But from all of us here, thank you so much for watching. I'm Brandon Scruggs. We will see you next time for another edition of Tic-Tac-Toe. Goodbye, everybody.